Let's play the green source. Now let's play the festival that's on that's in the graveyard, right? But let's look with Soren first. I'm gonna decline that and play the festival.
You wish to know my secrets?
We can have Loth and another mirror box. Sounds good to me. So 2 Loths on the battlefield. That's pretty fun, right? That's pretty funny. I mean, that's what mirror box does.
What do you fear? Aren't I the generous one?
Alright, let's draw with the Loth. We need to start attacking, so I'm going to play Tamio.
My hate.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we are playing Mirror Box. It's a standard best of 1 list with average converted mana cost 3.8, 29 non-creatures, 6 creatures, and 25 land. Now, the deck revolves around 2 cards mainly, Mirror Box and Storm the Festival. It's a Storm the Festival deck, but with, you know, the brand new card Mirror Box. Mirror Box says the legend rule doesn't apply to permanents you control. Each legendary creature you control gets +1/+1. Each non-token creature you control gets +1/+1 for each other creature you control with the same name as that creature. So basically, if you have a lot of creatures with the same name, they get +1/+1 counters. And also, what we're playing this card for is the first sentence that says the legend rule does not apply to permanents you control, which is exactly what we want. So as soon as I saw this card, I thought Planeswalkers, right? I'm a Planeswalker guy. It's my favorite card type in Magic, and you know, I just love stacking Planeswalkers. But this card is kind of bad. The card is bad. The card is just janky, you know? It's just a fun card. But the card is bad mainly because it does not have any impact whatsoever as soon as it hits the battlefield, right? So it's a waste of a turn when you play this card, unless you've built a board, or you know for sure that you're going to get value off of it the next turn that the turn after you play this card. But when it comes to the turn that you play this card, it's pretty much dead. So what we thought about making is a Storm the Festival deck that hits this card as well, or you play this card and then you play Storm the Festival after and try to get as much value off of it as possible. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to showcase how the card does in the games, except for one game. For one game, we actually got to pop off with the card and actually cast two of the same Planeswalker on top of each other, and then tons of value and unlimited resources as well. So it's pretty good. It's pretty fun card. 3 of, because 4 of them is just dead. 4 of them are just dead. You only need 1 of them in the battlefield. That's all you need. When you stack this card, it doesn't do anything unless you have, for example, 4 Innkeepers or 3 Innkeepers, and you have like 2 copies of this card. Now they're like 4/4 Innkeepers. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's get right into the list and break it down for you guys. So we have 1 Otherworldly Gaze, 2 Power Word Kill, 4 Prosperous Innkeeper, 2 Meathook Massacre, 4 Path to the Festival, 3 Mirror Box. We have 2 Soren the Merciless, 2 Esseka's Chariot, 1 Binding the Old Gods. We also have 2 Loth, 2 Shadow's Verdict, 2 Ren and 7, 2 Kotos the Silent Spider. It's a new 5-mana ninja, which is, you know, pretty interesting. This card is very interesting and very fun to play. It says when the Silent Spider enters the battlefield, exile target card other than a basic land card from an opponent's graveyard. Search that player's graveyard, hand, and library for any number of cards with the same name as that card and exile them. Then that player shuffles. For as long as you control this card, you may play one of the exiled cards, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color. So this is like a test of talents that does not counter, right? It's also like a test of talents that you can basically use your opponent's card. So it's a mixture between Siphon Insight and Test of Talents, right? So the idea how you play this card is you need to target something in their graveyard, right? You you target like a instant or sorcery in their graveyard, and then or any card for that matter, even it can even be a creature or anything like that. So you target that, you exile all of them, all the copies from their deck for their hand, then you can play one copy of these cards that you exiled only one time, which is pretty good. You can exile removal, you can exile their key cards, you can exile a lot of things with this card, and it's pretty fun. It's a 5-mana creature. It fits pretty well within our colors, and it fits pretty well with Storm the Festival, so why not? It's also really good against control, and this is why I mainly have it in this deck, you know. This is our other out, or the card to battle control, because you can exile like a counter spell from their graveyard and use a counter spell against them. Also, we have 2 Tamio, Completed Sage, our first Phyrexian Planeswalker. Pretty fun Planeswalker, but not as impactful as the other ones. But it's pretty fun nonetheless. It says tap up to the plus on it, tap up to 1 target artifact or creature. It doesn't untap during its control's next untap step. So it's a pretty good protection / tempo plus. And the -X says exile target non-land permanent with card mana value X from your graveyard, create a token that's a copy of that card. So this card can exile any permanent, right? It can exile Mirror Box, Innkeeper, Meathook Massacre. It can exile any of your planeswalkers, anything that's a permanent, it can exile. It can exile a Seeker's Chariot, but and you just make, you know, for example, you plus the Wrenn. That's where the synergy is. You plus the Wrenn, and then the Wrenn discards your planeswalkers or mills your, you know, your Chariot or Binding or Mirror Box. You can just minus the Tamio and minus X. You go, for example, 3 or 4, and then you get a Binding back, you get a Chariot back, you get a mirror box back. So it has a pretty good reanimation effect within the card. So it's pretty good, pretty fun to play. Also, this could be like a 4-mana planeswalker, because you can pay 2 with the Phyrexian mana, right? You can pay 2 life, and you don't need to play you don't need to pay the other blue or the other green possibly. So it's pretty good, and it also fits within the deck, and it's a new card, so why not, right? And then we finish it off with Storm the Festival. Storm the Festival, I think you can honestly get away with playing 3, but a lot of games you'll see that you won't find this card easily, you know. So 4 is good enough for me. I had to craft the 4th copy actually to play this, and yeah, you don't need 4, because your targets here, you have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You have 13 targets, and sometimes you draw some of these targets. So you're only going to hit like 2, maybe 1 or 2 Storm of the Festivals correctly during a game. You won't hit more than that, I don't think. But yeah, that's the idea. We want to see this card in hand. We want to play this card. Innkeeper is pretty good with our planeswalkers. Innkeeper is pretty good with our 4-drops. Innkeeper makes us cast a 4-drop on our turn 3, or if you have double Innkeepers, you can cast a Storm of the Festival on turn 4. So that's pretty good. Also, Path of the Festival is extra necessary. We have to ramp into Storm the Festival. We have to turbo our way into Storm the Festival as fast as possible. And the idea with Otherworldly Gaze here is pretty simple. Otherworldly Gaze is my own tech, and I use this card with like Genesis Ultimatum as well, because it has the same idea as Storm the Festival. Otherworldly Gaze makes the odds of hitting something with your Storm the Festival a lot better, right? Because you get to look at the top of your library, and then you get to mill whatever you don't like and keep whatever you like. So for example, if you find lands, or you find like a power word kill and a planeswalker, you can get rid of the land and get rid of the power word kill and keep the planeswalker on top, and then hit a pretty good Storm the Festival. This way you guarantee that you're hitting something off of Storm the Festival, and it's not whiffing, right? So I think Otherworldly Gaze is pretty good, and only 1 copy because you're not going to see it a lot of times, and playing more than 1 copy is just very clunky, right? You're going to start seeing this a lot, and it's not going to do anything. It's only good with Storm the Festival. So, and on the turn that you're going to hit Storm the Festival, you're probably not going to have more than 6 mana to hit Storm the Festival. So it's pretty good after, right? It's pretty good after that turn. For example, you can wait 1 more turn, you have 7 mana, you can cast Otherworldly Gaze and Storm the Festival and go from there. But it's pretty good tech. to make sure that Storm of the Festival hits something, right? And that's the idea. Mirror Box, honestly, you can play something with something like Jadar, and when you stack the Jadars, they obviously get a lot. Get really powerful, and Jadar is a legendary creature, so Mirror Box is pretty good with Jadar. Also, you can play this card in like a Bard class deck, but it's so bad in a Bard class deck, I feel like, because you have Bard class, and then on turn 3 you need to activate your Bard class, right? You don't want to play Mirror Box on turn 3 and then on turn 4 you activate your Bard class, and now you're getting really out aggroed here, because it's just, you have Bard class turn 2 and then Mirror Box turn 3, and that's pretty bad, right? You have nothing else to play, and both of Bard class and Mirror Box are pretty unimpactful when it comes to playing them, you know. So yeah, there's a lot of ideas when it comes to Mirror Box. You can certainly play it in a creature deck, and I'm certainly going to play it in a creature deck. But for now, let's play it with Planeswalkers. Let's play it with Storm the Festival. Also, then the mana base here, pretty straightforward. Double on everything, you know, the pathways and the dual lands, and then we got our legendary lands: 2 Hive of the Eye Tyrant, 2 Otawara, 2 Besijo, and I think none of the black lands, because we don't want to mill our Planeswalkers or our targets for Storm the Festival. So yeah, pretty straightforward. I hope you enjoy the gameplay. It's pretty fun. It's been a challenge making this deck work because of Mirror Box. Really unimpactful card. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the gameplay, and if you find any value within my channel, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Let's get to that 1,000 subscriber goal. I've been really grateful with how much support you guys have shown, and yeah, let's just keep going. And yeah, let's get right into the gameplay, and I'll see you later with another video. Okay, bye. All right, good hands. I think I'll try this. A lot of lands, but, you know. Yeah, I'm willing to try this, of course. Go green here. Play the Innkeeper. Nice, it just got a lot better, right? We play another Innkeeper next turn, and then on turn 4 we have Storm the Festival, which is pretty good. I think we're playing against either the, yeah, zombies. Okay. Alright. So we have 4, yeah. Should be good. But hopefully we hit something with the storm, right? Because if we don't, it's going to be so far away from, you know, the next time we cast it. Unless we top deck one of them, right? Nice. We can get binding, which I don't really care for. So yeah, let's get our Planeswalkers here. Tamio taps.
Vengeance, bloody and righteous.
Okay. We can get another Innkeeper, right? Let's make blockers first. Let's tap the let's tap that so they can't attack with it.
You do not write this story.
Let's see. Pretty bad card, right? Another Sorin. So what we need is Mirror Box. Reveal. We need Mirror Box. We also, I think I'm gonna go for the, do we try to minus, do we try to ultimate the Tamio? What do they get? Infernal Grasp? We can look at their hand as well, so yeah, let's just try to ultimate the Tamio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we didn't have a blue source. Okay. Alright, let's tap. Yeah, let's keep this tapped.
Such an imperfect form.
I misplayed. I should have played a blue source. Death Priest. Well, that's what they kept on top. Okay. Are they going to try to attack the Soren here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. No, they're going for the Tamio, of course. Oh, we don't let that happen. Like at all, actually. Yeah, they can pay 1. Make a zombie. Should be okay. Should be okay. Binding is fine. Let's ultimate the Tamio.
Our time together
This is not how our story ends. My notes process ignorance into intelligence.
Okay, let's look at what's on top. I guess reveal, right? Yikes, all the spells cost 2 less to cast. That's pretty crazy. So I think we have to binding the Death Priest, which is not a play I'm willing to make, to be honest. But let's play the Chariot. If we play this, can we... 1, 2, 3... What do they have? They have Infernal Grasp. Does that apply to the Infernal Grasp as well? The discount? Yeah, let's get Infernal Grasp or that, since they're running zombies. Another Grasp, Jadar. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, the regular. Shambling Ghast as well. Pretty awful deck from our opponent there. But yeah, it does apply, huh? Alright, so that's pretty nice. That's actually really nice. So what do we want to kill? We want to kill that, of course, right? Opponent is very salty here. Okay. Okay. That's okay. They have Jadar, and that's about it. They all go here. Actually, can we make the appropriate blocks here? Yes. Do we need to tap anything? No. Alright. That has to be very good for us. Man, I just want a mirror box. A mirror box, and then we cast another Soren. That has to be very good. We can also play Jadar in this deck. Jadar doesn't seem like a bad idea at all, actually. So let's play another blue source. Just in case. So 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're 1 mana off. No mirror box, nothing like that. Nope. Whoops. Alright, let's cast the binding. On the Jadar, just so we can get an extra land, right? And also, what we can do here is... yeah, just go in. Pass. Okay. Oh, I should have done that on the end step. What am I doing? I could have even done that on the binding. Like, I don't understand what I do sometimes, honestly. It's just, sometimes I just do things without thinking. But most of the time, I'm always thinking, so I wonder why I do stuff like that. It's just, I just wasted a card. Just like that. But it's okay. We're not under any pressure. We're doing really fine. Yeah. Let's just draw a card. Pretty good. Pretty good. Search your library. Okay. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No mirror box. But that's okay.
I am the hand that chronicles Phyrexia's rise. You cannot delay our victory.
Okay, reveal. Sure.
Blood for knowledge. A fair trade.
They're not giving up, which is good. You know, you should never really give up that much, but there's just so much power going on my end. Yeah, they just can't, it's just too much for that zombies deck to handle. This is good. This is pretty good. It doesn't ramp us up into the storm, the festival itself, but at least we can have a turn 3 chariot. Okay. Yeah, we have to. Pretty good. Let's see what we're playing against here. So for now, it's still Simic. Ranger class, okay. I mean, this has to be a turn 3 chariot, or so 4, 5, or turn 4, storm the festival. Yeah, this is more appealing, right? Yeah. We don't need to put down a well, we have the, yeah, I was thinking about playing this on green, but it doesn't really matter. We have Storm of the Festival next turn, which is pretty good. Yeah. That's okay. Whoops. My bad. Alright. We go for Storm the Festival here. That's kind of crazy, right? Yeah. That's really crazy. 1, 2. Damage is fine. Yeah, they're not playing anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, I guess just play Tamio. Or we can play the Loth as well. Yeah, let's play the Loth here. They obviously have some sort of counterspell or something. Or not.
You reek with
We do gain a lot of life as well.
will be rewarded.
I think they have a flasher of some sorts. What's a flasher for 3 mana? The dragon? The dragon turtle or something like that? Oh. Yikes. Alright, so we need another green source. That's why we're not able to
Go on, run, but we will catch you.
play it, right? I think we go with the chariot so that we can start copying stuff. We gain all the life back. That's why I never really yeah, that's why I never really blocked with the innkeepers. They're not investing. Okay. Nothing. That's kind of crazy, right? We need to draw that green source desperately.
Good minions are loyal. And
Um.
deadly.
Okay. Let's binding. Interesting. All right, let's play Soren.
Out of my way. I have a way to stop. You fight.
Next
for
turn we
me.
can start attacking with the vampire here. But I think I want to play Tamio before I start attacking with the chariot so that we can tap down the fractal, right? The fractal is a little too big. Yo, our opponent is playing really slow and not investing at all. At all. Okay. It's insane how we're not drawing the green source. We drew only black and blue lands.
It's
Mirror
bold to
box.
bargain.
I think I'm gonna play the mirror box here. Hopefully they don't have another Quandrix command. We can also take the opportunity to ramp so that we have Storm the Festival for sure next turn. Yeah, just attack with the vampire. They probably have something like Fading Hope. How do they survive against aggro? That's my question. It seems like they are a creature deck, but opponent isn't really playing anything. Okay, Professor. Anatomy. Interesting. We drew the green source. Let's play the green source. Let's play the festival that's on the that's in the graveyard, right? But let's look with Soren first. I'm gonna decline that and play the festival.
You wish to know my secrets?
We can have Loth and another mirror box. Sounds good to me. So 2 Loths on the battlefield. That's pretty fun,
I'm
right? That's pretty funny.
enraptured by my
I mean, that's what mirror box does.
Who do you fear? And I, the generous one.
All right, let's draw with the Loth. We need to start attacking. So I'm going to play Tamio.
My hatred lives.
They need to double block here. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack with the Professor. Okay. Alright. Yeah.
My power
Alright,
is
pass.
for annihilation.
I mean, the Professor is pretty annoying because it has trample, but yeah, but it's whatever, honestly. Okay. So what's the idea behind the deck? Just a lot of +1/+1 counters. Oh, goes on the Soren. Okay. So So 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, and Soren only takes 1. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. Soren takes 4 that way. Yeah. another a lot of +1/+1 counters that they're able to put on the on their creatures. So their creature is going to survive, unfortunately, and Soren probably dies, but that gives us a lot of power for the Loth, right? Yeah, so Soren survives. I mean, Soren dies. My bad.
We will a gift in exchange.
Which is fine. But their creature dies as well. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good.
I will
All right. Look at how many spiders we can make. That's insane. All right. Do we want to look first? I mean, we can't look. So let's just fire off the other stone, the festival here. Yeah, a lot of lands because we've pretty much exhausted our resources, right? Let's get another green source. Yeah, let's make the spiders here.
Aren't I generous?
A lot of life gain as well. So what we can do is we can play the ninja, right? Let's do that actually. Let's play the ninja here. Exile their inscription of abundance. Ooze. Okay. Nice. I like the deck. It seems like it's pretty fun. Spell Pierce as well. Okay. Yeah. Exile their abundance. And we can fight something. Or what I was thinking is crowing the chariot and putting the +1/+1 counters on the chariot. And then, yeah, we can go from there. But pretty fun. We got to showcase what Mirror Box does with Planeswalkers. And 2 Loaths is a lot of power, honestly. That's crazy. 8 ramp cards, by the way. Eight ramp cards. Okay. Yeah, they're playing slow, right? Yikes. Alright, turn 3 should have been for the box here, but we kind of have to ramp, right? As quickly as possible, just in case. Yeah, this is going to get really big, but we have Shadow's Verdict. If only we can draw the Shadow's Verdict, right? We have Loth also, but I'm gonna play Loth next turn. No attacks. Yeah, so they're setting up their creatures so that they can play the enchantments on top of them and get extra value, right? Yeah, put that on the Trampler. Yeah. Yeah, we've got only 2 Shadow's Verdict and 1 Massacre. The Massacre is irrelevant now because yeah, Massacre is irrelevant because they're too big, right? Or at least that's too big, the creature. So we need Shadow's Verdict here. Okay. All right. So Festival. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Next turn we also have Loth.
They prepare for war.
That has to be pretty good for us. Oh, water. Okay. Borrowed time, probably on the chariot. Or maybe on the tree folk. Yeah. Alright, let's crew. 5/5 chariot. I'm taking the double block this turn for sure. Okay, it's got defender. Has reach as well. Yeah, they're just trying to get that big. Five, 6, 7. 8, 9. We definitely take the block. Yeah, it's pretty bad on their end, but at the same time, let's get more lands, right? So what can we get with Tamio? Another chariot, but that's if we plus the Tamio, right? I think I want to get the Loth down, to be honest. So let's plus the, yeah, okay. They don't have a trampler anymore, which is good, and we're still gaining life, so it's far from over. They have 4 cards though. Okay, first strike. Let's see what they do. Hallowed Haunting. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 3 more lands. Or we need to top deck a storm. But we oh yeah, we need... Okay, so what we do is just draw with the Loth to begin with.
I always reward the loyal.
Do I make a tree folk? No, I think we zero here. Let's try to ramp up as fast as possible. Also, we... Do we get the Tamio down and start plussing on it? This way we can force them to attack. But also we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. I think we need to just ramp one more time. Arawara. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need 10, so I'll keep that on top. No attacks. Felidar Retreat. Yeah, this is really going to get out of hand. So what we need to hit is probably Binding off the top. Or from the Storm. Yeah, they're going in. They are going in. On the Ren, we've got blockers. This way we kill all of our blockers and we can still make spiders with the Loth. So that's not that bad. Also, there's a high possibility that we hit another Loth here. Let's see what happens. What do they have in their graveyard? Nothing significant for our ninja. Yeah, but they just they attack with 1. So 1 here and 1 there. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that's fine.
Aren't I generous?
Yeah, that's fine.
A gift in exchange for loyalty.
We can draw with the Loth, but I think I do want to make the spiders here. Let's see what we get. Yikes. No. Yikes. Alright. Do we make the spiders? I'm gonna make the tree folk for sure.
The will of the woods is made manifest.
I think I'm gonna draw with the Loth.
Oh yes, I know the knowledge you seek.
Unsuccessful, but it's okay. We still have 3 more in the deck. We put +1/+1 counters here. Yep. Wedding announcement. Yeah, this is going to be really, really hard to deal with. Okay, so I think we need to kill one of the enchantments here, just so we can prevent the flying, right? Yeah, they're attacking the Loath. What do I kill? The first striker or the lifelinker? Probably the lifelinker, right? We go here, and yeah, Loath dies. Yeah.
I return to the abyss.
So bad. That's incredibly bad. Yeah, keep the storm on top, which is pretty good. Probably play Tamio. Tamio can tap something, but they're going to gain flying again. Yeah, done. We don't want to pay the life.
Go. Share the story of Phyrexia with
What
your
can we get? We can get another Ren and 7 by sacrificing our Tamio. This way we make 2 tree folks that are big. We can get Chariot. We can get Loath as well.
I have
Yeah,
learned
let's kill
all
the
I
Tamio.
think you've changed. History belongs to Phyrexia.
Do not underestimate the forest because of its beauty.
No attacks. We need the blockers. They're going to gain flying soon. Well, now. Okay, we're trying to like hold on tight here, really tight. Yeah, flying. Okay, but with our tree folks we can start picking them off. Yeah, they're not going to get super big to the point where this can't attack, so that's pretty good. If they attack the Ren, that's okay. If it's only 2 attackers, we can protect the Ren, but do we want to protect the Ren? That's the question. Is she really valuable to us or to our game plan? We already have all the mana required. Yeah. They're, you know, they're thinking. Okay. So we need binding, and I think with binding, I'll probably take the Felidar Retreat or maybe the Hallowed Haunting. Okay. So Ren dies no matter what, but this way we can kill a lot of their big creatures, right? We block here, obviously. We can save the Ren, so let's block here as well. Why not, you know? Ren is value no matter what, you know? We can find some use for it. Storm the festival. Let's hit the storm right away. 2 bindings. Sign me up. So with the 2 bindings, we kill one, we kill the other. Do I risk plussing the Ren? I mean, we kind of have to, right? So risky. Soren and Loth, yeah, very risky. We kind of need to attack as well, but if we attack, we're pretty vulnerable, right? They can also double block or triple block, anything like that. But we took 2 of the big major cards that they have. We do need to attack. The swing back is going to be more dramatic, but since it's only Ren, yeah, let's just attack here. They have a defender. I think we're at the point where we have to start attacking, because we're like, our resources are getting severely drained, right? We 2 Lolth, 1 Chariot, 1 Tamio, 1 Soren, 2 Rens. So what do we even have left? We have another Tamio, 2 Ninjas, 2 Shadow's Verdict, 1 Lolth, 1 Soren, 1 Chariot. Yeah, I mean, it's cutting it fairly close. Yeah, they take the damage. Surprising. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attackers. And the Toski. Splendor. Splendor is also very good for them. Can we kill something? I'll kill the naturalist. But we do need to gain life. But next turn we attack big. Toski chomps. If we can draw a Meat Hook Massacre, that'd be really good for us. They're attacking with 3 creatures. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 attackers. That leaves them with what? 1, 2, 3 defenders. 3 defenders, no blocks. Okay, Soren. So we drew the Soren. I don't think we're going to get anything off of this Storm the Festival here, but you never know. Lolth. What do they have? Instants and sorceries. They don't have no instants and sorceries. So our I think I go for the Innkeeper here, because it makes our creatures bigger.
You require my aid. How desperate.
So they got 1, 2, 3 blockers. We have 5 attackers. They block 2 of these, and all of these go in, right? That's not enough. That has trample. Do we die? Those deal 12 points of damage. I think we die. Yeah, pretty unfortunate. Yeah, they block here. They block here, obviously. And then they're double blocking. What? Did they not see it? Oh my goodness. Why? What? Okay. This is just missing a land. Well, removal as well, but I guess we can keep this. We can try this out. Yeah, we're really just missing removal at this point. Boros. Okay. This is pretty good. Okay, so now we have to look for the removal with the otherworldly gaze, obviously. Gonna take some damage. Not the removal I was looking for. Do we keep this in hand? I think so. Or just submit. Yeah, just keep the land. Because we're going to look either way, so it doesn't really matter. Play path, shuffle our deck. Get a green source. I guess next turn we can play Sorin and mitigate some of that damage, right? But if they have removal, which it looks like they do. I mean, they're playing red. Even white has removal. Ren. We can just go for Ren, I guess. Yeah.
I will protect Innistral's forests.
Going for Ren is the play as well. Because it can help get us lands, right? If we plus the Ren one time. Okay. Guess not.
The forest will
Should be okay. Kill this. Okay, so let's play Sorin.
I take no joy in this.
We've got Storm the Festival next turn, but they're trying to kill us here. They only have one land and one card in hand, so they can't double spell with the Clarion Spirit. But they're not going to go for it. Okay. Alright, let's look with the Sorin before we do anything. Loth decline. Then hit Storm the Festival.
My secrets? Very well.
They have Fateful Absence. But I think I want the Prosperous Innkeeper for the life gain.
I'm hungry. Won't you stay for dinner? My will cannot be denied.
Alright. That's pretty good. We can also yeah. Can we attack now? Yeah. Yeah, let's start attacking here. Wanderer. Okay.
Finally, I'm home.
That was unexpected, but you know, that's why the Planeswalker is good. Take down.
A gift in exchange for loyalty.
Okay. Should be fine. Should be fine. They're attacking face. Alright, so block here. Block here. And then that's it. We take 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we take 4. Yeah, but that helps us get spiders as well. They didn't plus the Wanderer.
Slay our enemies.
They should have done that before.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
Alright. Yeah, but they know we have Storm the Festival and we have spiders. We can gain life. We also have, you know, the thing from